So the Lakers return to action tonight, and they're coming off that game against the Celtics that LeBron, remember, he said that could have been their best all-around game of the season. And when we talk about the Lakers, we're usually talking about the big three, right? We're talking about AD, LeBron, Russ. Sometimes we add Carmelo in there. But our Dave McMenamin, he took a closer look at their possibly, potentially, when all goes right, a dynamic duo.
There's evidence that this works. For a 1-minute, 39-second span against Cleveland back in October, LeBron James and Russell Westbrook showed they can be the two-headed, turbocharging, floor-commanding, do-everything duo the Lakers envisioned.
And a little showtime at the end to put an exclamation on it.
But the sample size is minuscule. Westbrook is the latest ball-dominant playmaker that James is attempting to mesh his game with after it worked in Miami with Dwayne Wade.
Man, we told y'all we was gonna be champions, man.
And in Cleveland with Kyrie Irving.
Block! James out of nowhere! Irving puts it up. Let's go! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
Our names will be etched in history, man. Never thought I'd be here.
Similar success could come for James and Westbrook. However, there's been precious little training ground since LA landed Mr. Triple-Double. LeBron's missed half the season because of injuries, a suspension, and health and safety protocols. The jury is still out.
What the hell is going on with the Lakers?
To speed up their acclimation process, the Lakers decided to pick up the pace. More instincts, less thinking. Two of the best open court players of their generation getting a neon green light to get it and go, go, go.
Down it goes! Laker transition.
But the muscle car attack the Lakers built has either sputtered out of control too often with Russ and LeBron's turnovers or run out of fuel, as LA's dormant defense hasn't produced the requisite stops to spark the opportunities to push it.
You understand bumps in the road. And one thing I live by is never panic. Don't panic.
The question is, with LeBron healthy and Westbrook more acclimated to LA, is the runway finally cleared for this Lakers team to take off? The ride is about to begin.
Thank you so much, Dave. He also wrote a piece that's accompanying that on ESPN.com, and it's fascinating, right? My favorite part is when one GM compares Russell Westbrook to Allen Iverson, and then Russell Westbrook says, no, because no one has ever seen a player like me. So, Janae, what's the key to making the Lakers work with Russell Westbrook?
So I'm going to make it very, very simple.
Break it down.
This is Russell Westbrook's greatest strength. And I want to get my graphic, producer Schwartz, throw it up there. 2 years ago when Russ was on the Rockets, they were second in pace. A year ago when he was on the Wizards, first in pace. Last year, a year ago, the Lakers were 21st in pace, and look at them now, second in pace. That is Russell Westbrook right there. And if you want to know what it looks like, give me my tape, producer Kwaku, baby. This is what it looks like in action. I mean, it's a casual sort of jog down, but he sees an open lane along the left side, attacks. This is what you want when LeBron James, a lot of people were saying you need someone, he's out, you need someone to carry the weight. Guess what? He's doing exactly that. Quick rebound, quick outlet, 3-on-1 scenario. What is he going to do? He's not afraid of anybody in the league, but he can distribute as well. You talked about Mr. Triple-Double, and that's the confidence he brings. Again, in transition, they've got numbers, a lot of space, reading the trail player, and that happens to be a nice, beautiful, believe LeBron James. So realistically, the pace changes quickly and efficiently when Russ steps on the court. Now, his shooting, I know a lot of people are critical of that, but overall for the Lakers, they needed a secondary ball handler. You got that, and you're getting more possessions, and that's exactly what they'll need in the playoffs, especially when you have players missing games in the regular season too.
Well, and in this article, right, they dive into the fact, Dave dives into the fact that, okay, when LeBron was on Miami, there was actually some early struggles that they had with Dwayne Wade, with him they needed to get out of each other's, they were trying to get out of each other's way too much, is what David Fizdale said. So, Perk, what needs to happen for the Lakers to maximize Russ?
Well, I think we are watching it happen. Before LeBron had to go into the protocol situation, right? You look at the game before that, the big three played phenomenal. Him and Russ were unstoppable. And then when you look at that last game against the Celtics, you see Russell Westbrook rocking the cradle. That means he did not settle. I thought he did an excellent job of getting to the paint and imposing his will. They were sagging off. He took up the space. When they wasn't guarding him and LeBron James had the ball, he was cutting and moving without the ball. Same with LeBron James. Here's the thing that they have to do. It can't be, I'm going to stand on the perimeter and wait for a pass and shoot a three-point shot, because that's not their strengths. And when you go back and look at the Miami Heat days, with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, we saw a lot of what? A lot of bully ball, a lot of post-ups, a lot of cutting without the basketball. What's going on, Shanae?
You know, it's great because you said, take up the space. As, basketball players, all three of us here, plus Malika Honorary, right?
Hey.
We talk about eating up the space. If you're a post player, you eat up the space.
That's why you
can eat up the space. I love it. But that's exactly what Russ does, and it's different because he does it as a guard where we're used to seeing it from post. But that's why he has paint points.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.